Leadership Zach. So we do know. Okay. We know for a fact there's a Beth. All right, there's a Beth with a secretary. With Elias. And then Elizabeth's daughter. This is the farmer. Was Guy's secretary. Eloped with a caterer. But who is the... Oh wait, it was Felix's mom. What was her name? Joanna. Was Zach and Guy's secretary. Okay. Leadership Zach. Special management Ernest. Office staff Edward. Roottree. Elizabeth. Wait. This is 1975. There's an Elizabeth Cravensworth. Office. So probably the secretary. And then let's go to the next one. In 1977, it was announced that Zach would be retiring and Guy would be taking over. At the start of 1978, they had a retirement party in November before spending the final month working on the transition between 1976 and 1977. The following changes took place. Guy replaced Ernest. Patrick Deckler was hired. Elias C. is no longer employed. Ernest Madsen Jr. is now in production. Christine Farrer, I don't even know who you are, so I need to look you up. Joanna Robertson is no longer listed among the secretaries, but a Joanna Fellows have been added to the list. Oh, she got married. She did get married. So, oh crap. Let's put her back as the cashier. Oh, that shouldn't be. So Joanna, wait, what is the most recent occupation? Family, surnames from birth, even the person changed their last name after marriage. Does that count for our people? So instead of, it would be, what in the world was it? Joanna Robertson. Joanna Robertson. Let's see if that works. Okay, Let's go back. Fellows and Beth Knox are no longer employed by the Roottree. Christine Farrow is no longer listed among the secretary, but a Christine Garland has been hired. So, Christine Farrow, last name changed to Garland. Are you the one that eloped? And you were Guy's secretary. That was okay. Are you Christine Farrow? John Miller is no longer employed. Gwyneth was hired. Major expenses. Beck Knox 50. Wait. Beck Knox 50-year work anniversary bonus. $50,000. Let's go to random. Let's put this here. Actually, you know what? Random 2. Was given. You're old. 50-year work anniversary. Bonus of 15. So, is Beth Knox the person sleeping with? Are you Elias's mistress? Because that sounds like hush money to me. Zach Martin's retirement party. Oh, wait, no. Why was Zach? I'm going, sure. Did this go up? Okay. Zach was given $20,000 at his retirement party. Why? Retired in 1977. Well, it could be a retirement thing. Retirement given $20K. But actually, don't say it could just be the party. Retirement, I'm just going to say party. $20K. Because that actually says bonus. This doesn't say it's any kind of expense for him. Okay. We're getting somewhere. 78 to 79. Oh, wait, go back. 6 and 7. Joanne, it was Christine. Farrow. Joanna. Joanna Fellows. gone. Beth, Beth, I'm guessing retired. Gone. Okay. But they didn't show this anymore. And then John Miller. We know he's not. I'm just gonna put gone and then Gwyneth. Madsen. Hired. This is farm and manufacturing. Okay, let's go. 1978 to 79. Guy took over. This began a particularly volatile period in the company's staffing. Many travel expenses were listed, and Guy began to develop a new 5-piece flavors. This is what was recorded. Guy replaces Zach. Office. Edward, Roottree, Elizabeth. So Elizabeth is still here. Oh wait, Edward, Elizabeth, and Lloyd are no longer employed. So gone. Bradford Toombs is now listed as office staff. So 1979. Let's put this in crap. Businesses. Highlight. Became part of the business. Wait. Edit. In 1979. 1978. Christine Garland is gone. And Corinne S. Let's go. $1978 hired. That was under secrets. No, random. Secretary. Oh, come on. And Beatrice Watts. Juliet McCullen and Doris May are no longer employed. I don't even know who you guys are. I'm not going to write all of that down. And Lisa Lewis and Valerie Ewig were hired. Okay, they didn't farm. Thomas, Michael, Elizabeth, and Jack Keatons are no longer employed. Emily and Sam Cottrell were hired. Robert Logan is no longer employed. William Sam was hired. Okay. Okay, so Elizabeth. Wait. If Elizabeth ran secrets. So Elizabeth, I want to say Pharaoh. And then Pharaoh. Christine Pharaoh is the daughter. Let's go. Daughter. Christine Pharaoh turned. I'm gonna hyphenate it. Pharaoh. Ugh. Married to be a Christine Pharaoh, 76. I want to say it's Garland. I'm gonna put a question mark. Pharaoh was hired. That's right. Yeah, it was Garland. Okay. No Crossfields. Juliet and Doris. No idea who you guys are. Robert Logan, no longer employed. William Sounds were hired. Interpreter. Susan Ford was hired under a special category that only existed for 1 year. Why was there an interpreter needed? Crap. Highlight. Why was an interpreter hired in 1979? Only a position for a year. Oh, come on. President office reimbursement, 52,000. The development to carry, oh wow, 10,000 a month. Retirement party was 75K. Christmas tree bash was 75. Not 75K, 7.5. Ball, Argentina, China, France, and Brazil. Butterscotch, caviar, 4th of July. Okay. What's the next year? 80 to 81. 80 to 81. The validity continued. Many new employees didn't tend to stick around very long. Harry O'Connor was hired and Susan was moved to office staff. In 1980. Douglas Rosenberg is no longer employed. Edison Morris and Robert Andrews were hired. And then Edward Morris, and I'm going to look him up. Corinne and Beatrice Watts are no longer employed. Wait. It's right there. Random. Huh. Is Beatrice Watts edit? Is Beatrice Watts not a mom? Linda Lewis and Angela Ingram were hired. Lisa Lewis and Valerie are no longer employed. Linda and Lisa Lewis. Catherine Garrett was hired. So 1980, Corinne Swartz gone. 1981, Catherine Garrett. See, and the number is going up. William Sams is no longer employed. Emily Seinfeld is no longer employed, but Emily Barnes is now listed. Emily Masson is no longer employed, but a Gwyneth Cottrell is now listed. Okay. Susan Ford no longer works in the department. But is it added because of the interpreter position gone? Oh, in this department. We know that. Expensive. Strawberry, Zigua, butterscotch, caviar. Still doing that flavor. New Year's Ball, bash. Flavors. Development, flavors, tree bash. Oh, what is this? What is this? Donation was given to it of $250K. That's a lot of money, especially back then. Okay, next. Guy Hudson died in May of 1982, so the first few months of that year continued along the same pattern they had been. Let's see, 82 to 84. Things quickly changed when Ernie took over. Most of the extraneous expensive ended. All of the secretaries, mostly picked by Guy, were let go. Smart man Ernie. Sam Matson left in 1984. So this is the last set of books you have access to. Ernest replaces Guy. Guy and let go of secretaries. Carl joins the special management. Susan is no longer employed. So is that someone you hired? So Susan Ford. Okay. No change. Oh, he actually kept people. Ernest Jr. no longer works in this department. Okay, obviously. Douglas Rosenberg was rehired. Oh, okay. I need to actually write this down. Let's go here. Random. when he became president. Let go of, oh crap, Angela Ingram, Linda Lewis, Catherine Barrett. From here on out, in 1982. No secretaries are directly employed by Roottree. Roottree instead uses a temp agency called Work Time Temp Businesses. Used by Roottree Corporation and starting in 1982 to employ secretaries, temp workers, a temp agency. Victor was hired. Stewart no longer is employed. Amy was hired. Sam Matson is no longer employed by Roottree. This may be around the time she retired. Sugar Plum canceled. Well, that's a lot of money. Canceled. Ball. Fred Gleason. Do you just I just give this much bonuses? 50-year work, and what a good company, especially back in the day. Anniversary. Given 50K bonus. Clothing reimbursement. Oh, a meal. Look at this. It went down. Carl Roottree. I don't know if that matters. But we do have a lot of things to go look into. Oh, but each page, oh, that's annoying. Okay, oh, it's a lot of stuff now. Where do I want to start? Okay. 1921. I'm going to put this as Elias. And then, because I'm not 100% sure, but I am curious. We don't have, okay. Let's do, but it's 1921. Where are you? President. I need to figure out what this is. Susan Ford. That's not you. Beth Knox. So I'm going to put Beth Knox here. Knox. And I'm going to put secretary. Let's look her up. Nope. Pretty sure something had, maybe the anniversary party. Ugh. Something's being missed. Okay, wait. Let's go back. Confidential. Did you have another name? I don't think you do. Beth Knox. You were given. I wonder if you can look up the. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Let's go back. Did her name? I don't think her name changed though. Beth Knox. Guy. Yeah, it didn't change. All right. This updates. No, it didn't update. Okay. There's so much I could look up now that I need to look up, I should say. Let's look into first. Ernie, are you a really good man? That's Zach. Clancy, Edward. Oh, you have to be somewhere here. Carl Clark. You've been with. Oh no, he died. That's the one that died of a sickness. Okay. Really nothing from Beth? Roottree retirement party. Let's do John. You know what? Christine. We're gonna look you up everywhere. I always do this wrong thing. Let's go. Barrow. All right, let's swap it to Garland. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Christine Garland. Okay. Antonellis is an Italian restaurant and it has been in Butler County times twice. The most recent time was when it closed in 1992. The owner, Rochelle Zimmer, sold the land and the building was owned at the time of the article. She was unsure if the restaurant would move to a new location or if she would retire. Many years before that, there was a puff piece from Valentine's Day in 1978 that asked recently married residents of Cutler Bounty how they met. Christine responded she and her husband Steve, who was a chef and Antonellis. Highlight. Met years ago when she delivered produce from her mother's farm. Yep. Elizabeth, the farmhand daughter. Although they grew apart when the restaurant switched suppliers, they reconnected by chance and eloped at the end of the last year. Now she has a bun in the oven and they're both working as much as they can. She's a secretary, but went back to delivering produce on the weekends, trying to save up money to move to Boston and open their own restaurant. What is the husband name? Did we not find out? Steve Garland. And your maiden name was Farrell. Okay. Let's look up. Maybe we'll find a picture. Large number of Anatolia's restaurants, not because it is a chain. Actually, let's do this. Not because it's a chain, just because it seems to be a common name for Italian restaurants. You need to use a more local resource if you're looking for a specific one. Okay, periodical. Okay, periodical. Business. Butler. Oh, really? News. Pickle tea. I doubt it's anywhere here. Okay. Where would 1949? So this was correct. Okay, so this would be Miracle. Miracle. The preacher. With you, and your name was Mary Beth Clementine. Let's actually look her up. A singer most popular night in the years between. Wait, did I do? Ernest, Cicely, Kurt, Anonymous, Stewart, and let's do this. Singer between 1942 to 1959. Traveled around the country performing at churches. Her repertoire was a mix of religious and popular songs, and although she recorded a few records, they seemed lost to time. The only ones you find mentioned was a cover of He's Got the Whole World in His Hands, re-released under the label News Editions. Wow. New Edison, I mean. Songs. Cover. He's got the whole world in his hands. And then second one is wait. Oh, that's one song. In his hands, released under New Edison. One thing Mary Beth was known for was her adoption. She listed it on many sites that mention adoptions and the history of adoption. She adopted 2 children in the late 1940s, Stuart and Mark. Adopted 2 in late 1940s, Stuart and Mark. She also spoke as an advocate for the benefits of adoption in front of the United States Congress in 1949, who was convening to debate and discuss the then recent first adoption of an African American child to a white family in the United States. She was specifically there to detail her experience going through the system to adopt Stuart. Her other son was adopted later, and according to a single line on the adoption site, under unusual circumstances. Second son was adopted under unusual circumstances. Okay. In 1959, it surfaced that Mary Beth had been twice divorced, both times to her manager Sterling. This ended her career with the religious audience she had been catering to, and while she performed occasionally since then, she mostly faded into obscurity. She passed away. Oh wow. Passed away in 1994 at age of a stroke. That's Mary Beth. Okay, that's teen. I need a picture. Picture is going to be in music, so we'll do that one last. She came to Butler County a few times and played religious hymns at the Miracle Congregation's church. She mentioned 2 times, though the first visit from 1949 was significantly more substantial. Miracle's congregation welcomes Mary Beth Clementine with open arms. The article mentions that the church leaders were moved when he heard Mary Beth's recording of one of his favorite hymns, His Eye is on the Sparrow, and reached out to her personally. Is Mary... His Eyes on the Sparrow holds a very special meaning to me. As you know, I've had a very difficult upbringing, and it's no secret that my own eyes has always been a source of struggle. The song is about overcoming sadness and hardships through Jesus. The song is about overcoming. If God can find a way to watch over every sparrow, He can certainly watch over those made in His image. My family's fortune does me no good as a man of the Lord. It's most better spent spreading His word, and I felt a kinship with Mary Beth ever since I heard her voice. When I learned her personal story, I knew I had to help her in whatever way I could. The Bible is full of adoptions, from Moses to Esther. Spending your life taking care of those helpless to help themselves is incredibly noble. She and her son are welcome to stay in our guest house. The second visit was a few years later in 1953. The article mentions that her first visit was a massive success, and at the insistence of Miracle's congregation, she returned for an encore performance. It also mentions that the unusual circumstances of her second son's adoption have prevented her from touring recently, but doesn't clarify. She's probably pregnant, but doesn't clarify. Let's do the music. She was reviewed and advertised many times in Modern Music Monthly, but the most popular recording was He's Got the Whole World in His Hands. Modern Music Monthly had a very positive review of her cover, and the writer complimented her voice and tone to her and the tone of her guitar. The review had nothing to say about Mary Beth herself, so it's not as much use to your investigation. There are some other Mary Beth's Contazine releases that appears over the years. One of them was, this is literally old gospel songs, The Old Rugged Cross, which is the only song that was advertised but not reviewed. Let's Mary Beth Clementine, The Old Rugged Cross. Crap. Let's do New Edison. Small record label based in Los Angeles that existed for a few years in the 40s. It's raced to release several covers of songs that were gaining in popularity according to a website about the history of a recorded sound. It was named after its founder, Sterling Edison. Okay. Founder of Edison. Founder of New Edison, I'm guessing. Yeah. According to the website about the history, it was named after its founder. The biggest claim to fame is being sued by the estate of Thomas Edison in Edison Records versus Edsel. What was the name? Starting. Okay. Let's go back to. Where's my random? Did I not do a random 3? Random 3. And then Edison Records versus Edsel. Sued by estate of Thomas Edison. You'll also find new references to the New Edison and Mary Beth Clementine on sites about old records. One collector says that the Holy Grail is a re-release of the Old Rugged Cross. It says that the first edition was originally published before she legally changed her name. Another site claims that the police had to be called in New Edison Records after its owner got into a physical altercation in public, leading to a divorce. Sterling Edison. There are no cited sources of evidence, and the site's content seems user-submitted. There's an email address at the bottom and the phrase "send me your stories about old Hollywood," and I'll add them to the page.